is what screws in to the side of the cooker over here. And then what you'll do is you'll go and get your 1 pound propane bottle. And I recommend if you're going away for more than a week, make sure you go out and try to find one of these. These are pretty hard to find at the moment on the island because there's a supply chain issue, but pretty good to have a couple spares for you. But we do provide you your first one free. And then you'll take it and you'll screw it into here. And then you'll turn the dial and light your fire. It's pretty straightforward. They do burn very hot, so bear in mind it does cook very fast. So you want to watch those temperatures as well too. We do provide lighter as well too. The lighter is located in this drawer. Okay. So in this drawer you'll find over here as well too what we supply for you on your trip. We do have complimentary coffee, tea, salt and peppers, everything else like that. Washcloths, paring knives, grater, pretty much everything you'd find in a home kitchen. We try to do our best to make sure you've got everything for your adventure. Down here is a washing up bowl. Please use a washing up bowl to wash your dishes. We don't like that you wash on the surface here. It is wood and it can absorb water. So you may be best off washing either on the tray right here once you've put your cooker back, or on a picnic table if you're actually out there. And we've got some paper towels, complimentary antibacterial wipes, as well as sponge and what so. We also have some utensils over here that you can use as well too, and measuring cup and soap. In this drawer you'll find all glassware. We try to provide you glass so it's a bit better of an experience than just plastic. The only thing we do provide you is plastic wine glasses because we're tired of replacing these. As you can imagine, they can break easily. There's also French press, so if you want to buy some local coffee or get some of the higher quality stuff, by all means bring that with you, and you can make your French presses first thing in the morning as well too. We do ask though, if you do break something, we're not really worried about, you know, having you replace it. We just want to know so that when the next person goes on their adventure, we're aware of it so we can replace it, so they have all these plates and cutlery as well too. So let us know. One last thing to know about these drawers, all the drawers fitted throughout the van, is there are these knobs over here. They can get a little loose, just turn them and tighten them. And to open and close them, all you got to do is push and pull. That's all you got to do. So that really is the back of our van here. Feel free to take these solars off during the day or when you're in the van at all times. You know, it's fine if you're leaving the van in the hot sun, by all means I recommend you leave them. But in the evening, take them off. You probably want to enjoy a view of the lake or the ocean. That's not a problem whatsoever. All right, so now we'll move to the inside of the van. All right. So in the inside of the van over here, you'll notice we have the bed, as well as we have this drawer for storage as well too. You can put whatever you want on the top surfaces here. And inside this drawer, we typically provide toilet paper, and we'll show you why in a minute. A spare fan in case it's pretty hot at nighttime, you can have that near you. Dustpan, some wet wipes, and as well a handy flashlight that we keep powered and batteried for you. So if you do need to go to a local restroom at a campground, you have everything that you need. Some playing cards and some other accessories, pen and paper. So feel free to use them at your leisure. Down here, we have a garbage can for you to take out when you're living in your van. And you notice the tablecloth here. We'll talk about that in a moment. This is where all your pots and pans are, as well as kettle for that coffee in the morning. All important to start the day. You've got everything that you could ever need to get going inside a van. So underneath this bed here, I'm going to show you this in a minute. You won't be able to see that too closely. I'll just take the camera, thank you. So underneath over here, you have a button which actually says up and down. Now if you take the down button on this, you probably can't see much, but you can hear it. All right, I'll stop right there because we'll be here for a while. The bed actually turns into a full entire couch, giving you all this room to the back over here. So you literally gain all this space here into a full entire couch, which is great. So if you're spending the day, you're by the ocean, but you want to keep the van open and the doors, sit down and read, by all means, go for it. You can actually do that. and it's quite nice to have that as well too. In the event though the bed or something was to happen in the motor of the bed that works, underneath here there's a bar and there's a small cotter pin. Just pull the cotter pin underneath the bar here and you can manually slide the bed back and forth. Now, next to the bed over here there is a light button. So at nighttime this is your light switch and you'll use that for your evening lights. We do provide some ambient lighting as well too if you want, that's not a problem. You have the curtains over here, they work on a Velcro, so just drag them and hook them on the Velcro here, that's not a problem. As well as, there's your solar power. Now you can't see that because of reflection, but it'll tell you where your battery's at. And right now I just use a solar power charger, so it's gone down a little bit, but it will quickly power back up in a short while. Thank you. Going back to underneath the bed though, you'll note that there's, maybe I'll see it, there's a table and 2 chairs as well for you to use. Now by all means that's where the tablecloth is for. You can use the tablecloth on that table, or even better yet, if you're at a campground or a rest stop, use a tablecloth on a picnic bench so that you can have a clean surface to work with. And you have 2 full chairs. Now one other feature I want to draw your attention to is the fan. Underneath here you have a fan, and I'll show you over here. So this fan, you open the lid like so, and then just turn it on. And there's 2 directions. It'll blow air, or if you turn it out, it'll pull air. So at nighttime, we recommend the best thing you can do is have it pulling air inside and open the outside windows over here and leave one window open in the evening just so that you draw fresh air into the vehicle and it keeps the moisture out of the vehicle. Therefore you're going to sleep warmer at night because of it. You can control the speed of the fan as well too. There's a button here, you just use your plus and minuses and that will control the speed of the fan itself to provide nice comfortable airflow within the vehicle itself. Now one last thing for those of you guys who are bringing your mobile phones, it's hard to get away from them, we totally get it. So we've installed a USB charger for your phones right here. If you come over here, all you have to do is switch the button and you have 2 charging points over here. There is a 12-volt charger as well here. However, we ask that you don't plug anything except for mobile phone accessories into here. Anything stronger than that can take a strong draw and damage the solar power on this system here. Okay. Moving to the front of the vehicle. We also provide you a laundry bag, so if you're having an extended stay and you need some space and you want to take your stuff to the laundry bag, by all means use the bag itself. But also inside, you'll find that we've provided you courtesy and complimentary towels too. They've all been cleaned and washed at high temperature for an extended period, so rest assured they are clean and sterile, and they're inside a bag here.